What I find interesting is in the 61 years that this has happened, as I said, 70,000, 100,000 people have died. There has not been there's only been one single prosecution, and that person was let free. So basically, I think that there shows that there's a breakdown of the rule of law in Sri Lanka. So I'm curious to know, why has it not happened? I mean, that's 100,000 deaths that have gone uninvestigated, and foreign NGOs will tell you the evidence is there, and there is evidence that points to the government as being the party responsible in some cases.
Okay.
And I do agree with one of this point. There's no rule of law in the Northeast because what atrocities what LTT has done has not been accounted for. The Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International and the UN agencies has given a very clear statement. Most of the people have been killed by LTT too, and that has not been accounted, and now no action has been taken by the Sri Lankan government. First of all, they have to bring Mr. Prabharan into the International Criminal Court, and they have to he has to stand on that court, because if the terror war is over in Sri Lanka, all the problem will come to an end. Because the only problem is LTT being an armed wing, a terrorist wing.
So if the Tamil Tigers cease to exist, all the problems will go away?
Yeah, there will be no such problem, because before Tiger came into existence, there was a political problem here and there, but not to this level. Nobody is killed just like an animal.
I would like to address the issue of calling them concentration camps. So John Holmes of the UN is in Sri Lanka right now. He has visited the so-called concentration camps, and his statement carried on the world press and the world media was that he is very happy with the conditions because they have improved since he was last there, and they are coming up to world standards. As regards the barbed wire, I'd like to point out that even in Australia today, all the asylum seekers are taken in and kept behind barbed wire. That is for their protection, or maybe the Australian people's protection. In Sweden, any asylum seeker is kept behind closed doors in detention. These people are in camps till they are processed and released. As far as genocide, if you have 1.5 million Tamil people living outside the area of the conflict and living lives like anybody else, taking their chances with everything else, and as I pointed out, even the right to vote, I mean, the contention of genocide, it cannot exist because there are so many millions of Tamils living outside, living a normal life, like anybody else.
All right. For the email very much indeed, and quite the show, and I really do thank everyone for participating. David Poopalsingham, thank you so very much indeed. I'm trying to get these names correct. Manjula Selvarajaha, thank you so much indeed. Lenin Benedict, get rid of the name Lenin, please, please. And Silva, again, thank you so much. Quite the debate. I'm glad we had that one. Tomorrow, Wednesday, our This Week panel. Until then, take care, God bless, and goodbye.